Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Dan. So we're traveling for 1 month in the Philippines, and this is Boracay. We are staying in the Ocean Club beach resort, which is just behind me. And I wanted to just talk about some things, our GoPros are giving us trouble while, recording in the Philippines. So what happens, day by day, I have noticed that, the performances of GoPro cameras, they're getting worse and worse. So here I have GoPro 7, this is GoPro 9, this is 10, and we even had GoPro 8, but we sent it back to GoPro and then they returned with GoPro 9 because that GoPro 8 just didn't work. So today I'm going to talk about 5 solid reasons why you shouldn't buy GoPro, or you should stay away from GoPro. And if you watch this video until the end, then I'm going to give you a bonus tip as well. So I do have my kind of cheat sheet or notes right here, so I don't miss any points. The first problem I'm having with GoPro, and this would apply to I think all models GoPro, that whenever you're recording something, for example, this is your screen, and let's say you want to record a video, but what happens, it's the way it works, that it moves to photo or time lapse, and then you think that you're recording video, but actually you're doing time lapse, or you're just took a picture. So it happened to us many times that we thought we were recording video, but then later found out that it's not recording nothing, because it was just trying to do pictures or time lapse or other burst photos. So that's a huge problem. There's no way to lock the screen so it doesn't flip or change. So that's one problem we have. Then the second problem I have here is that stabilization. So this actually it may not apply to each model. This is we noticed that specific to GoPro 9. So if you choose linear mode, then it becomes very wobbly. So even if you have stabilization on, then it doesn't do that very good stabilization. But we were able to fix this issue by putting the linear and horizontal leveling. Then it seems to be working better when you put horizontal leveling. But if you just put linear, then it doesn't stabilize that much, and the video clips become very wobbly and it's not that great anymore. So that's another issue. Then the next thing I want to talk about is that overheating. This would apply to any GoPro, and the Philippines is a hot country, so every day we're having these issues numerous times, that we are trying to record and it's just getting overheated and it's getting stopped. So we were we had to kind of stop here and there just to let the camera cool down, because it just got overheated. So this is a very common problem, I think, with all models of GoPro. Next thing I want to mention, that the short battery life. So this would apply to every makes and models, I think. So what happens, you notice that you have to keep changing battery or charging battery. The battery doesn't last long, even if you buy the expensive battery, then it's not you cannot there's no way you can shoot all day without keep changing batteries. This is very annoying, and that's something very bad about GoPro. Then another thing I want to mention, that this could happen to any GoPro. So let's say you are shooting something, even if it could be a longer video, then all of a sudden it stops recording and all the files got corrupted, and then the files are not usable anymore, because the files, you cannot even retrieve them. So it's just the files gets corrupted, and sometimes the files even gets deleted on its own, even without touching the files. So that's a big problem. Let's say you recorded all day, or halfway through, and then all of a sudden you found out that you have nothing to use because everything got corrupted and deleted. Now another thing I wanted to mention, that this is kind of a bonus point, that what happens, the GoPro app, which is the Quik, it's very user unfriendly. It is very hard to maneuver, and sometimes it's very hard to even figure out how to save this from your phone or from GoPro. So they never fix any issue. And then also another point I forgot to mention, that GoPro also has problem doing live. So if you try to do live, it's always there's some sort of problem. So I was able to successfully do live with my GoPro 10, but just to figure out and set up live, it took me 20 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes half an hour. So when you are on the go, then you don't have that much time to just go through all those settings and make sure that the live is working. So for these reasons, I don't think I'm going to buy GoPro anymore, and you know, my next action camera is going to be definitely not GoPro. And if you're thinking of buying GoPro, any like, you know, either old or newer models, then consider all these facts. And also, like, you know, you can check out our other forums or online comments that definitely everyone is having this GoPro. And the bad thing is that, you know, GoPro never fixes these issues. They just keep releasing new GoPro every year, but they don't, like, you know, fix the issues which are already existing, and that makes, like, you know, a lot of people upset and you know, very unable to use the GoPro. So for the next GoPro tips and tricks video, I'm going to put a link on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.